Howdy. This is Small World, and Small World is a staple product. You'll see when you're looking for Small World that there's 15 expansions, small, big, extra boards, custom boards. This game has been extremely successful, and for good reason. I really love leveling people up with Small World. People who are getting into game night really enjoy it, and you play this game with them, and they just want to play it again and again, and they go buy it. I've been on camera saying Small World is just a better version of Risk. I love Risk. There are great newer versions of Risk, but what I really like about Small World is it strips out a lot of the build-up problems with Risk and a lot of the insane dice problems with Risk, and gives it this wonderful fantasy veneer that just makes it exciting and interesting to play. And each time you play, very different. So, like Risk, there's a map, and the map has different regions, and what you're doing is you're conquering regions. And as you conquer regions, every turn you score points for the regions you have conquered. Fixed number of turns, so whether it's based on the number of players, but 8 or 9 or 10 turns, and the game's over. I love game-ending turn mechanics like that. More games need to say, this game's done in 6 rounds. Go play something else. But so you're conquering regions, and you're doing it by selecting races and special abilities. And actually, they're randomly assorted, and you sort of display them out, and then players get to pick the bottom one or pay to get one of the better ones or one of the later ones. And so you get orcs, goblins, elves, wizards, and then you get special ability like berserking or diplomatic or flying. All these different combinations, and they all just play differently and create really fun dynamics within the game. So the other neat thing, though, is as you play and as you start losing pieces, you can always go into decline, which allows you to get a new race and a new special ability. So it's sort of like Risk, but rather than just having these units that are building up in different countries and sort of over many, many turns, it's really much faster paced, and as something gets destroyed, you bring in a new set of people, and they come in from another part of the board, and you're sort of doing all this sort of waves over the board as you play. I consider this game a must-play. It's right in that great spot that is why it has sold so well. There is a mobile app for this, which I think is awesome. I love playing this board version. We have the expansions in here. We've got more different versions. I like opening it, but nowadays Emily and I just tend to play the mobile version because we can be sitting on the couch or whatever. It's faster, and we just enjoy it immensely. Everything feels familiar, but then you're like, oh, that's familiar but better. Oh, great. Oh, that's familiar but better. And it's a good reminder that there's the but better. And I bet you someone's going to make a version of some other game that levels this up too. But beautiful art, wonderful components, feels really good. Moving they're just tokens, but just using the tokens and flipping the tokens to go into decline, everything feels fun. Play it, enjoy it. Be aware that you're probably going to start buying some expansions. But Small World, you should play. Enjoy.